do you feel any pressure from the outside world to start that journey of motherhood?
Yeah, there's always that pressure, especially in the society in which we live. And I want to, take this opportunity to tell people to stop it. Everybody's life takes a different path and trajectory. Some people take it early, some take it late, and some won't be able to take it at all. Sometimes before we are neighborhood watching on people's ovaries, we need to mind our business.
Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of June. He always been faking me out. Can't make you happy or not.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Ashley and we're back again with another video. Today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of young people, especially young women, are getting into and are struggling with. I don't think they're really struggling with it. Nobody really cares we're young, so we have all the time in the world. But what I want to talk about today is why I don't want to have children. Yes, I know, I can already hear the comments.
Oh, you're just gonna change your mind in the future, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, whatever. As if women can't make their own decisions, right? So this topic came up about, okay, I'm not addressing the elephant in the room, why I was gone for so long, but that's for another video. Anyways, this topic came up to me because I was thinking a lot about my future and planning what I want to do in my life, what kind of jobs I'm interested in, stuff like that. So I was I don't see children in the future. I'm not seeing children. I do want to get married, definitely, because I'm a wife. Look at me, well, not look at me right now, but look at me overall. I just got my degree and I feel that's my biggest accomplishment so far, and I'm currently working abroad. I migrated. Aww. Yeah, I miss my country so much, but that's another video for another day. But I really I just don't see I don't see fulfillment with having a child. About this topic, I was talking to my man. I was telling him I think I wanted to tie my tubes, and he's like, why you want to tie your tubes, right? You're just 21, why would you do that? And I was I just don't think I want children. I don't think so. And we live in a patriarchal society, so I couldn't even do it if I wanted, because to tie your tubes you have to at least have a child or two, I think, if I'm specifically talking about Jamaica, and you have to be at least 25, I think, or a certain age, and then you have to have your husband's permission and all sorts of things. So I can't just get up and just do that, while men can just have vasectomies and nothing. But another issue for another day. But I was saying and he's no, why would you do that, blah blah blah. So the only reason why I probably would have children is if I'm married and the other person wants children, and then I'm okay, fine, whatever. But that's not a good reason to have children. You shouldn't have children because of someone else. You should want it. And I've never just had, some women or children or girls when they're young, they always come, they have baby toys, so you would see them playing with the baby toys and you're oh, I can't wait to be a mother, I want to have 2 kids when I grow up, and a house and all that. And I've never been into toys like that. I used to have a lot of toys, but I mainly play with book. I love reading, I love learning, I love advancing my education, so that's why I have a degree in process honors in econ. Anyways, yeah, so I've never had that maternal instinct to, oh, I want children, And even with the whole vaccine thing, when they say, oh, the vaccine will cause infertility, which is a lie. Obviously, I see myself searching and seeing if it causes infertility, and people who have had children after getting the and it's like, why do I care? Like, if I'm infertile, like, why do I care? You know what I mean? So, but you don't want to not have the ability to. And it just comes down, like, people think that your worth as a woman is how you can reproduce and what you can give back to society in the form of a child, and that's not it. Like, if you don't have a man, that doesn't make you less of a woman. If you don't have children, if you can't have children, that doesn't make you less of a woman. And there's always adoption is always an option. So, oh, that rhymed. So that's neither here nor there. I just never had the feeling. I've never wanted. I don't think I have the capacity to take care of a child, because I can barely take care of myself, much as a whole human being. And it just sounds like, do you know what pregnant people go through? Like, it's a lot. It's not just, oh, boop, pregnant. You have to take prenatals. I know a lot about pregnancy, which is so weird because I really don't know. But you have to research things that you don't want to get into, right? You have to take prenatals, you have to go to the clinic, you have to, what else you have to do? You have to beard, all sorts of things. You have to do ultrasound, and it sounds like a lot of money. And I'm very selfish, and I want my money to go to me and myself. And people are like, oh, what about your generation? You want to continue your generation? Like, if I have children and they don't have children, I won't be a grandmother, and the generation stops there. I don't really care. Like, people, and I've never heard a person give a good reason to want to have children. I think a good reason to want to have children is, what's a good reason to have a child? I don't even know. Hold on, let me think. A good reason would be, oh, I want to teach and grow someone else. I don't even know. Like, what is a good, comment down below a good reason to have a child, because I'm drawing blanks. But yeah, I don't think motherhood is for me, and it shouldn't be something that's forced upon women, because like there's so many options out there. So, and even if you're struggling to have a child, you can go on IVF and all of that. That's a whole thing. And it's so weird, because I was watching this YouTuber. She got pregnant at 50. She had tender idea on YouTuber, and it was so interesting watching her and talking about her journey and being a teenage mother. Because if I had a child, a holy child, my life would have been over. I would have had to get rid of that. If you can't afford it, abort it, right? I would have to get rid of that, plain and simple. But I just can't see myself doing it, I just can't see myself doing it. And I don't think anyone should be forced into that. Because, yeah, a whole heap of people shouldn't be mother and are mothers. And if parents made better decisions, most of us wouldn't be here. I'm not complaining, but I mean, like, I would rather the betterment of my parents rather than me being here. If their lives would have been better without me, then so be it. I wouldn't have known anyway. So people should stop thinking about themselves all the time, which is so ironic, because I just said I would be a selfish mother, but like, I'm thinking about myself in a way that I would affect the child. If I don't want the child, then I will not raise it properly. I would not take care of it adequately. So I know the faults in me, so I don't want to do that. People just have children just to say, oh, me happy, you need to forget that youth. Like, no. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, people don't think about the long term. What the pitney I gonna eat? What the pitney I gonna go? Suppose me and the parent don't have a good relationship, because I'm not raising a child by myself. It don't matter if me and the person left. He has to be here for like at least the first 18 years and then I'm joking. Like even that. Why me don't want to be a baby mother? Are you crazy? Baby mother life don't look good. That's not cute. First ring then ting, you get me I say? That don't look good, that don't cute. And you forgot have argue, oh me I get a next man. Well, man there with anybody, so you can like we don't want to have a stepfather. Suppose the stepfather hurt the child in any way. You know, like you have to think about them something that people not think about them something that they just think about the no or the instant gratification, but they don't think about the implications of having a child and having to set up at least 18 years of finances of like planning for their future while your future is like stalled. I wouldn't say stopped, but stalled for a bit because you have a whole human being to take care of. I don't think I want that responsibility, and I just don't see that so for me. But if I have children, it's just because of the other person. So yeah, that's all I have to say really. This was just a short video. I just wanted to get my thoughts out because I haven't posted in a while and I just wanted to let something out. I'm gonna do a life update soon, or probably do a vlog. I'm currently in London, so that's why I have a British accent. I really wanna go back home, but my stuffs are lost, so I don't really want to talk about it here, but I'll be back next year. I promise you. I'm going to be in Jamaica sipping my margarita. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and see you soon.
Childbearing and child rearing is not something to take lightly, and every woman in her own time will make that decision. Stop pressuring women to have children. It's not your business. Sometimes you don't know what people are going through. There are many women who have illnesses that prevent them from conceiving, and there are women who straight up choose not to have any, and that is fine. And I would much prefer for a woman to know that I don't want a child, or I don't think I'm ready, and refrain from having them, than having them. You can't take care of them, you can't maintain them, and then they become a pestilence to society and a problem to other people. And 99% of the time, the people them not bite off them mother their ears. They become a problem to the greater society. So there is that underlying pressure that even I faced it. On Mother's Day especially, you will see the snide remarks. Miss Kitty, at time, I have a kitten now, or whatever type of shallow, myopic way of thinking, you know, and they'll say that. I don't allow it to bother me, but it sometimes is much to my chagrin, and I don't like it, because at the end of the day, we are autonomous beings, and there are women too who push that patriarchal agenda. At time now you get pregnant, at time, what a time now if you get a subject, you know, think about that. We could talk about that now. A time no fear get a house too. Yeah. Me go talk about that. A time no fear get a man for love you and stop beating your pancreas. A time no. And then when you counteract with that, oh, you're hype and you're this. So you're gonna hype too. Fear watch my ovaries and castigate me or alienate me, or you're judging me and you don't know my story and you don't know my situation. Raising a child is not easy. Children cost a lot of money. Children cost a lot of money. And again, not everybody wants to be a Xena or be a single parent and sign up for a concubine living and be by themselves. Some people are waiting on a husband too, waiting for settlement. Some people are pursuing educational pursuits, right? Some people want a house first, so you want to make sure you have someone to lay your head so nobody can run your children out. You know, some people are trying to get a better job, put themselves better financially. Some people have gone through childhood trauma. Right? People have been molested. People have been raped. And then because that is in their head, they don't want to bring a child in the world because they don't want that
They're trying to break generational curses.
I'm trying to break generational curses. So there are a myriad of reasons why women don't have children, and it is none of your business why a woman doesn't have a child, and it's not your place to pressure a woman to have a child when she is not ready for it. And I want to use this medium to encourage women. Do not allow anyone to make you feel less than. Do not allow anyone to belittle your self-worth or self-esteem, because a woman does not have to have a child to be a woman, to be worthy, and to be one that is loved. On the 10 commandments, I don't see where it says you have to have a child to enter heaven. It says things like thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. I don't see where it says you have to have a child to enter heaven. Some come for have and some come not for have. And we ought to be respectful and have some tact, decency and dignity in what we say and our pronouncement, because you don't know what a woman might be going through. And the truth of the matter is, if someone only never born to, the world will be a better place. Trust me.
Right, that's so.
Right, that's a she.